So you've got the Skyhook Games cargo line Aggregates on Train Sim World 4, and you want to know how to control your speed so you can actually load up. So let's just stop this train here. We're on our way to the loader. You need to maintain less than 3 miles an hour going through the loaders or your trains won't fill. So let's just get this train set and safe. First thing we need to do is on the screen up here, the locomotive, it's called the EM200. We want to go into slow speed control. There's two ways there. You can press this button, which is the quick way, or you can use the D-pad and select. But let's just go into speed control. Can't do start just yet though, because there's a mechanical switch down here as well. So we need to turn that on, and we need to set our speed. We'll set it to about 2 miles an hour. Let's just come down a tad. Let's go up a tad. There we go. It's a bit sensitive. Alright, now we press start. Now you think now you just power up and off you go and the train will maintain your speed. Well, no. Not quite that simple, because this yard's actually on a slope. You might see on the indicator up in the top left there that we're on a down slope. So we're going to need a light brake application to maintain our speed as well. But I did just see something else that I need to do. So let's just pop out. So our train is safe. Direct brake is applied. We're in neutral. And we want to climb down the ladder. Very good. Because there's a set of points. There we go. It's better. The train would actually throw them over by itself. In fact, looks kind of like these ones need to be thrown over as well. There we go. That looks better. Or do they? No, they don't. Ooh. Okay, now we're right. We were right before. It's all good. It's nothing like being excited about points. Alright then, so into forwards on the reverser, just down here, which I just used my rail driver to do that. We will release the direct brake. Just warn people that we're going to move. And give it just a little bit of throttle. Not so much, thank you, rail driver. Throttle 1 will do fine. Fine, we'll adjust it with the keyboard because the rail driver's not very accurate. Now we've gotten moving, I'm going to do a very light brake application. And you'll see our speed up there will sit somewhere between 2 and 3 now. It'll go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. The train will speed it up. It will make power to move the cars as much as it needs to. You can see it's speeding up again there now. It'll do this by itself now. Now, if you didn't have the light brake application on, you would just roll and you'd get faster and faster and faster. Now, the other thing that's very useful when you're loading your hoppers is to keep a bit of an eye on it. And one thing you can do, if you turn on the objective markers, then you'll notice all these 0% have turned up on the hoppers. So to make sure you clear the objectives, you need to make sure each hopper gets to 100%. So it's not very immersive to have these on. There's another way that you can tell without these objective markers, but I'll leave them on for the moment. You can also tell because the aggregate starts to come out the top of the car. So we're going to be loading from the far aggregate bin. And there we go. You don't have to do anything, it just happens by itself. And you can see we're fast approaching 100. And you can see that the aggregate did actually pop out the top of the car then. So we'll watch this one again. It's being painted by the lovely Dave. I don't mind a bit of street art, but graffiti on railway carriages gives me the shits. I think we'll turn off the markers now. And we'll let these things fill up. Once the train fills, we will hop back into the locomotive and I'll show you how to turn off the low speed control so that you can go about your shunting manoeuvres at a normal pace. just occurred to me the markings on there. Does that stand for Great Britain Skyhook Games? I wonder. I wonder. Hear the brakes squealing away from our light application that's applied. Look, Dave's back. And that one's by Skyhook Games. So I'm guessing that looks like Adam, actually. It really does. So, you know, Adam and Dave from Skyhook Games. Alright, here's our last one coming up. Train's getting slower because it's getting heavier. Alright, well, that would appear to have finished to its heart's content. So now we can power off, and we've already got a brake on, so we don't need to do anything there. It wants us to move forward. So first thing to do is to select stop up here. Now, if you're going to do another loading maneuver, you can leave the rest of this stuff on, because it doesn't actually matter if you've pressed stop up there. But if you are going to not need it again, you just turn that to off. And now, you are back to normal. So we're a bit heavier. Let's give it some beans. We don't have to move very far though, so I'll knock the beans off pretty quickly. And you'll quickly notice that there's no more speed control going up on there, and we are very fast speeding up beyond the speed, so I will stop that now, and let's apply a nice heavy brake so we actually stop and don't fail the objective. Alright, there's an HST speeds by on the other side. That's it for how to load aggregates, and it's the same for most aggregate loading in the British routes anyway, using the 66. So that's it. If you've got any questions, chuck them in the comments down below and I'll help you out. Alrighty, see you later.
We played a game.